Hey everybody, Toon here, and welcome back to another video. Now today, welcome back to Minecraft again. It's been a while. I know you realize that the square face cam is back, but it's not staying. Don't get excited. It's only here because I wanted to quickly record a video. I'm actually using my webcam now, not my good camera, because I don't have time to use it. But basically, we're back in Minecraft. It's been a while, and as you can see, I've been working on a house, and I wanted to show you this house because I've been working so hard on it. As you can see, I went and mined up all this dirt myself. I ran out of dirt, so I decided to resort to some other materials I had. I had some cobble and some sand. I placed it nice strategically to blend well together. I didn't have enough wood to make a door because your boy doesn't have time to punch wood. So I just, made this thing. It works in the meanwhile. Oh, we have some nice horses here. They keep me company when have no friends. Anyway, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you a tour inside. So as you can see, we, have this nice little iron ore right here. And, wait a second. I was gonna tell you about this iron ore here and how, I found it, but let me lock this up so, horses don't even get in here because I don't like horses. They get my carpet all dirty. I mean, look, my carpet's so dirty, it's literally dirt. What's this? A letter. Who's it from? Dear Rugrat, I would like to inform you on the progress of the Sky Dimension portal. It's been... Wait. The Sky Dimension? Wait, that sounds familiar. It's been some long, painstaking work, but it's almost complete. Soon it will be complete and we'll be able to explore a brand new dimension. Finally, all my years of burying my nose in those ancient texts is coming to an end. I will no longer need to assume theories about what the Sky Dimension looks like. I'm shaking in my boots. The point I am trying to make is, the next time you come to work at my lab for summer vacation, I won't be throwing you into the simulation again. This time it's the real deal. Sincerely, Professor Dunby. Wait a second. PS cheats won't be on this time. Oh, dang it, who needs that junk? Jeez. If I can't cheat, then what's the whole purpose of it? But hey everybody, guess you want to know what that was all about. Basically, I was thinking lately, about some stuff. You know what happens when I think about stuff? Bad stuff happens. But this time something good happened. I was thinking that maybe it's time to bring back one of your guys' favorite series, You know what your favorite series was? Can you remember? Hit the like button if you know what that series was. Never mind, don't do that, actually. I don't want you to hurt your fingers. But, basically, I'm thinking of bringing back Dunbycraft again. I've already been in the middle of working on it. If you're part of my Discord, you already have received, probably in the news notification about a few days ago, that, I think the day before Thanksgiving it was, that I was announcing the return of Dunbycraft coming next year. Now, the reason I'm talking about it now is because I need help from you guys. Now, I know you guys are probably, going crazy, excited that Dunbycraft's coming back, and I am too. I miss Dunbycraft. So, I was thinking, what's the best way to bring Dunbycraft back? And I thought of it, and I thought, we can't just use the original islands we used in the first series. So if you don't know what Dunbycraft is, basically it's my form of Skyblock, or Sky Islands. You've probably seen maps like that, where you have to build on an island and keep it, nourished and stuff, and, create, cobblestone generators to extend your island, while Sky Island is usually a thing where you're supposed to build between islands and survive in normal survival style. That's what kind of this is, but basically this time we are going to have a story. It's a little bit more of an in-depth story this time. We're actually going to have some things going on this time that definitely will keep you guys interested in the series ahead. There's going to be some other things going on as well, but basically what I'm trying to say is we don't want to use the islands we used in the previous series, and I don't want to build the islands myself due to the fact that it just wouldn't be as interesting. So here's what my idea was. I thought, that close-up, wow. I thought that maybe you guys could help out a little, Just, wrong button. Just help me out a little more. I can use the assistance. I can't do all this myself. But, yeah. Basically, it's not that. I don't want to see the islands. I don't want to go into it knowing every single nook and cranny that's going to occur. I don't want to know how to cheat at certain things. I want to be surprised by what's going on. So I thought about it. I thought, should I hire some builders for it? What should I do? So I thought of it this way. I want you guys to build the islands for me, and that sounded wrong at that first. I want you guys to submit builds of your own, island builds, by the way, and I want to put them in the Dunbycraft series, and I'm not going to be putting in myself. I'm also going to be holding auditions for moderators to host the server for me, and this is how it's going to work. I'm going to be hiring moderators, not hiring, but auditioning, and they're going to obviously work for free. I'm sorry, I'm not made of money, people, but it's not wrong. Basically, I'm going to be hiring, auditioning moderators. There'll be a Google document in the description with more information on how you become a moderator. There are very specific rules that you will have to follow to become a moderator. It's a very large list of rules. I hope you all can follow them. Like I said, the Google document will be in the description. And I don't have this set up yet, but in the future, I want you guys, the viewers, to send in your own Sky Islands to put into the Dunbycraft series and make your own Sky World. You guys will be able to submit as many islands as you want, and I'll put them into the series just for you. Well, not me, the moderators will. So that's how the moderator's going to work. The moderator's specific jobs is that they're going to be putting the islands in. And here's how it's going to work. I want you guys, when you submit your islands, to do one of the three things. I want you to, one, either send in a just direct save file of your build. Make sure it's in a super flat world to make it more simple. If it's not in a super flat world, that's fine. Just make sure you specify which build it is. You can only send one build per world, by the way. If you send multiple, that can be an issue. There might be a chance we'll add it in if you maybe separated the builds between each other. But simply put, try and limit it to one build per world. Second option is you can send in structure block files. And if you're a person that actually doesn't know what structure block files are, let me explain how they work. And you thought this house behind me was going to be just used as a joke, didn't you? No, it has a purpose here. So basically, here's how I want structure files to work. All you have to do is this. I don't know I'm in the creative inventory, but all you have to do is do /give yourself, or for more simplistic sakes, @p, which will be the nearest player, which is you, hopefully. If you do it and it gets to someone else, I think somebody might be in spectator mode stalking you. But basically, if you do /give @p and type in structure, oh, I messed that up. Stop it. Structure block. Set it down to ground. Press save. You name structure name. I'm gonna call it Fancy House. Go up here. Click on this one that I placed down earlier. And press as corner and name it to Fancy House. Press done, go down here, and then right click that, and press detect, and it will detect the other corner there. As you can see, there is a border here. Sadly, the border's kind of messed up, so what I'm going to do is, which one has NBT value? Right there. I'm going to place that one there instead. Set it to detect the corner. There you go. Now it's detected the corner, so it's going to get this entire house here. And then all you do is press save. Structure block save this fancy house. And all you have to do is go back over here, go to any other place you want to go, place it down where you want it to be, press load, and it will be loading fancy house. Make sure you type fancy house up there, just whatever you named your file. Press load. Press load, then press load again, and it will load your house up for you. And there you go. That's how you use structure blocks. And here's why you need to do that. Go down to the bottom left corner of your window and type in %appdata. It'll pull up this folder, go to Minecraft, go to your saves. So just go here and you go to structures, copy this and email it to, or send it to, in whatever way I want you. This is basically what you'll be sending us as your second thing. And like I said before, you can also send us saves, and that just basically mean you send us this entire folder instead of just sending us a straight up structure. But, you know, we'd prefer you to send structures instead of saves. Now there is a third option to send us your worlds. And basically this one is, I'm currently using the modded version of this, but if you're on a server and you're a very fancy builder, if you're a very fancy builder, I hope you do this. I very much hope you're a person that does what I'm about to ask you to do. If you work on a server and you're a very fancy builder, you probably do this. You probably do give yourself maybe an axe, and then you do / wand, and then you'd click this, maybe remove this, and oh, actually, I think I screwed it up. And there you go. Then all you have to do is / copy, then / skim, and then name it fancy house. You can't do spaces, sadly. But this is basically if you're using, excuse me. I'm sorry, I was stupid. Skim, save, ME, I believe, MCE, I think it is, and fancy house, and there you go. Basically, this is how you save structure files through World Edit, which is not only a single-player mod, but it's also a multiplayer plugin used for servers. Majority of creative build servers use this. So if you're a creative builder person, and you just send us this, we'd appreciate that. Personally, I don't know how you can access the schematic files. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to that sort of thing. But it's easier to do on servers. I know how you can access the schematic files on servers, so in other words, I don't know how to use the modded version. I know how to use the server version, the plugin server. But basically, we'd appreciate if you send the schematic too. Personally, I would appreciate if you just use the structure blocks instead, but mods I'm currently looking for, that's moderators. The moderators I'm currently looking for to moderate the server, I want them to be more, well, experienced in using things like World Edit and stuff, because those are going to be plugins I will have installed into the server manually and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying you have to send us structures like these. You can send us pretty much a structure of something a little bit more special, and I can show you an example of some structures right now. In this world here, I have many examples of different structures you can use. These were structures that I am going to try and put into Dunbycraft Season 2. These are structures that were already built by some friends of mine over the years. Some of them are even some of the older builds. Like if we look over here, you can find probably the old island and stuff like that. Some old islands. But we got some newer builds here as well. One of the newer builds that was created was by a friend of mine. And he built a structure like this. This is a good idea for a structure you can build. Obviously, do not do the iron. That's a bad idea. Don't give us too many treasures. That's going to be one of the rules. You are not allowed to send us too many treasures, or else I will ban you. No, I can't really ban you, but yeah. If you send us too many treasures like these, the moderators have full right to edit your build. Which, by the way, is one thing I meant to say. When you send us your build, don't expect it to end up being the exact same as it was when you sent it. Moderators will have full right to edit your builds, and one of these things they will edit is making sure you don't have too many expensive stuff on your build, such as like too much iron. This jet was originally made of emerald, but I changed that, as well as this structure being made of iron as well. Whoever made this really liked iron and emerald. But basically, my mods will be doing stuff like this. They'll be saying / replace iron block with, I don't know, stone brick, which is a lot less of a expensive material. It looks okay. Obviously, there's many different options for blocks you can use as well. We have builds like those. Obviously, we weren't the best builders in our time. We made very simple builds, but builds like these also are really good ideas. Now, command blocks, this is supposed to be a mini game we've made. We're actually going to probably make a video on this in the future, especially my friend Mysterious Goofball, because he's the one who kind of built it. But yeah, there's all sorts of different things that you can do. You can build us all sorts of things. This is kind of a glitched chunk over here. I can't really give good examples of what kind of things to build. Basically, just make sure it's a good build. Make sure it's not this. We don't want you to emerald spam, please. Again, like I said, that's one of the main rules we're focusing on. Make sure not to spam us with too many, like, expensive materials. Here's a good idea of a good build. Now, I will be bragging when I say this. I did make this build. and that build over there. Basically the apple and the golden apple build. But these builds are really nice. If I can go inside of this one real quick to show you what it is. It's full of snow, obviously, it is sadly. But this is just supposed to be like to simulate the inside of an apple. But when you go inside, if we dig far enough, somewhere in the center we have the apple core, which has bedrock. I don't remember why there's bedrock. And we have goldies, which are nice little golden apples we invented. But, yeah, this is a good idea for a build. Don't make it too expensive. Honestly, I think these golden apples were a little bit too expensive. I don't think I built this. I think someone else stole my build and then made this. But I think a better idea is the normal apple build, and I'll show you that one right now. Inside of the normal apple build are diamond blocks, but I don't think I originally had placed these here, to be fully honest with myself. I believe it was originally a diamond ore. I don't know who... We had a lot of people on my server who was going in, editing many of them. Here's what was originally in here. Oh, man, my friends are trolls. Basically, my original intention was to have this surrounded by diamond ore. Now, that's not too overpowered. We still need a few bits of diamond builds. And like I said before, the mods have full right to edit your builds to what they believe is appropriate for the situation at hand. Now, obviously, to myself, this seems even like too many diamonds, but, you know, it's my build, and the moderators can do whatever they want with it. And that is basically it. I hope you guys actually really look forward to sending us builds. So you don't need to send us builds right now, but if you do want to send me builds for future reference, I feel like it's okay to do that. If you want to send me builds for the future, go ahead and don't email me. Please don't do that. I prefer if you join my Discord server and DM'd me. Literally DM me. I'm fine with that. DM me the world save or the structure block file of your builds, and I would totally appreciate that. I'll have them in like a separate folder for the future. I will not forget it. Believe me, guys, I will never forget to add your builds into the future. Go ahead and email me, even though I literally just said don't, but go ahead and email me. Just please try not to spam me. My email is literally in the about page of my YouTube channel. If you want to know what it is, it's toonnoah@outlook.com. You can always email me at any time right there for any business reasons. Maybe you want to send me your Minecraft custom map, your adventure map. I haven't done adventure maps in a long time. I really want to get back to doing more Minecraft stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like and subscribe buttons below. Please stay tuned for more Dunbycraft stuff by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. I normally don't sell out by stuff like that, but please, I need it. I'm a poor boy. And that's all I have to say. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure to please send me your builds. I would really appreciate it. I'll try my best not to look at your builds. This is why I kind of wanted to refrain from you emailing me your builds, because I'll be tempted to look at your builds, because I'm really looking forward to see your builds in the future. Like I said, there will be a Google document in the description to go ahead and do some auditions for moderators. The server that I will be having you moderate is not up right now, but it will be probably at the beginning of December. But yeah, it'll be a public server. You'll be able to just go into your multiplayer, do add server, and maybe just type in, you know, toonnoah.mc. Probably not a custom URL like that, but you know what I'm meaning. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this. Please stay tuned for more Dunbycraft news in the future. Bye! What was that thumbs up there? Just bye! I'm the cringiest person alive.